Hey guys, Trust Ted here, Tesla owners of Silicon Valley. Subscribe to this channel and to mine. Today we have another review. We're going to be reviewing some Evanex LED lighting enhancements. These are going to be lights that are easy to swap out for the door puddle lights, as well as the footwell and the glove box. So as always, we'll be going through the product. We'll be showing you the installation, the functionality, and then give it a final rating. So let's get started. Okay, this is the kit from Evanex, and what you can see here is it comes with 8 lights, 4 for the doors, the puddle lights. Those are super easy. I've actually done those before. And then 2 for the passenger footwell, 1 for the glove box, and they give you an extra one, which is kind of nice. And they have a diagram there that shows you where they are. I will just give you a little look. They are actually all the same size, which is pretty smart from Tesla's point of view, so they don't have to have all kinds of different part numbers. And what I'm going to be showing you is how to get to each of these and how to install them. But basically it's just a simple connection. So a 2-pin connector that you put into each of them. So let's show you how to do it. All right, so I'm going to show you how to change the light. So the first thing, this is the back door, and I just figured I'd show you here, and then there is the LED light. And now this is a tool, whoops, sorry. This is a tool that they gave you. I also have found in the past using a screwdriver like this with a thin point is also good, but let me just try it and see if I can use the tool that they provide and see if I can just shimmy it out. Now there's a connector, or there's a little lip. I don't remember if it's on this side or the other side. It's probably easier if I had both hands. So let me just place this down here like that. And then I can get in here and actually see. Yeah. Okay, so on this side, there's a little lip, and you just pry it out, and this will come out. So I'm just going to keep going. Again, apologize if my hands are in the way, because you're probably not going to be able to see. And there you go, the light is out. Now, you're going to see this little connector here. This is actually an aftermarket one. Normally, they would just connect in like you saw. As soon as I pull this out, you're going to hear the window thud, because the car actually feels like, or thinks, that the door is closed. So that's normal to hear that. So you just pull this apart. Okay, right here, there might be a little clip that you have to just push down on. Just use my little screwdriver here to pull, to pull this apart. Whoop, there it is. And then you hear the window go down. Okay, so now all you do is connect the light from Evanex to this. So I'm just gonna keep recording. And okay, so here, again, you can see there is how we're gonna connect it in, and it's pretty straightforward. Let me show you. I'm gonna move the camera to a different position so you can see the actual connection. Okay, so here is the light. And again, you just slip this right in there. Just hold the back of that. And then again, you can hear the window, and wow, you can see how bright this is. This is super bright, right? And then you just push back this into the slot, and that's it. It's done. It's that easy. So you just place all 4 doors exactly like that, and now we'll move to inside the vehicle. All right, we changed out the door puddle light. Now we're going into the driver's side, and we're going to change that light right there. And you can just get an idea of how much light it actually shines. I'll try to close the door a bit to actually show you. You know, it shows up much brighter than it actually is. The camera is actually enhancing the light, but hopefully we'll be able to show you before and after. All right, so let's see if I can do this. I'm sure I'm going to be getting in the way a bit. This one is angled a bit, so I think the logical part to pry off is going to be on this narrower end, because it's actually at kind of an angle, you can see. So I'm going to actually use the thinner screwdriver if I can to get in there and see how to get that guy out. So that's not working. Go back to this tool, which is probably going to be a little bit better because he's thinner. This is definitely more work. So let me see if I have another tool that's a little thinner. Okay, I have this like little thinner tool, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the notch up on this side here and then just give it a twist, and I'm hoping that that will let it come down. So it's definitely, this is tight. I gotta say, this is a lot harder than doing the because it's at an angle, right? That's the problem here, is it's at a specific angle, and so I'm trying to get leverage underneath it, and when I try it from this side, there's no way to get it there. All right, I'm here to say that these lights, both on the passenger and the driver's side, are quite a bit of effort to get out. I did some looking on YouTube, and people are using a screwdriver to just sort of pry up there, and then, you know, just kind of working each side and you know, prying it a little bit at a time. So that's what I'm gonna do, and aha, I got it out just like that. See, I had worked it for a while, so now that I have it out, I will replace it, and then you'll get an idea. So let me just temporarily set it there, and I just want to do that to show the difference in the lighting. So hold on a second. Okay, hopefully you can see it's a little bit more light. So there's a little connector here, and again, just like the other ones, you got to kind of get it in there and then just take that out, and there you go, you have that end. And we'll just get the replacement light. Again, there's no way to mess it up. It only slides in one way, and wow, you can see a lot brighter. So that's pretty awesome. And just gotta put it in, ta-da. All right, so let's do a quick comparison now, and you can see how much more light there is. Now here is the replacement footwell light, and you can see it lights up a significantly larger portion. The other light really kind of just lit up this area here and a little bit on the rest. Hopefully this comes through and you can see the difference. Okay, as on the driver's side, I'm going to use the screwdriver again and try to pop it out. So I'm not going to be concerned about muscling a bit, because I know you got to muscle it. That's what I've learned from the other side. So push it on it there on that side, and then kind of driving up against it on this side. If you had a shorter screwdriver, I think this would already come out. I just have to have this weird leverage angle here. So you can see from there we go, it came out. Oh lordy, man, yeah, you just have to work it. So again, I'll put a light, shine a light here again, so you can just see how I take the connector off. And then just real quick on the passenger side footwell, that's the light, stock light. And now this is the replacement light, and you can see it's just significantly brighter. Okay, let's take a look at the glove box. The light is right there. And again, it's the same prying motion. What I see is that it's actually on this side. Let me just point to it. It's on this side here where you actually want to get the pry tool and put it up and in. So you go like that, and then just, you kind of, again, you're going to need a little bit of force. Whoops, I almost had it there with just one hand. I'm probably going to put the camera down to just make sure I can pop it out. You can see I almost have it there. But anyway, this is what you need to do. It's definitely more force than you would expect. And I don't know if this is just because it's in there and, you know, it's not like it's designed. Whoops, all right, there, I popped it out. So again, it's the same connector on the back. I'm just gonna pull that out and then plug in the newer lights. So again, you can see the amount of light there. we'll show you the comparison next. Okay, so let me just disconnect the wires here. And I think the easiest thing to do is just get a little screwdriver in there. Yep, and you can see the replacement looks exactly the same. Hope my hands aren't in the way too much. So let's see how it fits. And then hopefully we can just snap it in without any issues. Usually going back in isn't a problem. Wow, oh, you should be able to see significantly brighter. Oh my goodness. Yes, significantly brighter, massively brighter. Look how much more light that is than the other one. And if we could do a before and after comparison, you'll definitely see a huge brightness difference. All right, let's wrap up this review for the Evanex lighting upgrade kit. It's the upgrade for the 4 doors, as well as the 2 footwells and the glove box with an extra one. So from the product point of view, I'm going to give that a 5. They're perfect fit. They seem really well made. Also, in terms of installation, I'm going to give it a 3. It's not like you can't do it. The door puddle lights are really easy. Anyone can do those. But for the footwells, you definitely have to muscle it, and you're going to need a screwdriver to get those out, as you saw. In terms of the functionality, I'm going to give that a 5 as well. These things are really bright, which is just great. So they do exactly what they say they're going to do. And then in terms of the price and value, they're $169 for 8 of those lights. That's a lot of money, I feel like, for these, so I'm going to give that a 3. And that's a final score of 16. So thanks again for watching. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, please do so. And if you're in the Bay Area, come to a local Tesla owners event.